So we got a nice video for y'all today, and your boy about to share. Y'all see the title, of course, the first point forward build in some years. And y'all know me, I like these taller builds that could do everything, and this build does not let me down at all. Trust me on that, because this build literally got no weaknesses. I'm talking about an elite passing game. Of course, I got that covered on. Able to reach on the rim and dunk on people, I got it on this build as well. Able to shoot that three at a high clip, I got it. Got an elite mini game. Contested or not, I got it on this build. And let's not even start boasting about the defense. Y'all know your boy passionate about that, and you don't even need to play with a lockdown with this build. I can't even make this up. So let's dive into the build. Y'all know what it is by now. Without further ado, I need y'all to grab yourself that brew and let's get to the video.
If you don't know, it's Brutalsim on the scene, wicked and mean. With the next video on this YouTube thing, we got 2K news and rumors. Don't forget the tutorials and tips. Turn your my player to a bad man and rule the sticks. No matter the mode, record or park, even my career brute will get you a good start. Hit the like button, don't forget the notifications. Comment down below and welcome to the Brute Squad Nation.
Alright, so we're gonna dive straight into it. Of course, I need y'all to use this as a custom template. A small forward, 6'8" in height, 185 pounds with a 6'9" wingspan. So let's dive into see how I actually apply these attributes, and I might have to dive into the physicals here and there to kind of describe what I was thinking as well. So when it comes to the finishing attribute, the most important one I was looking at is the driving dunk. Y'all know me, I'm a rim runner extraordinaire, and it's very important for me to at least get contacts off too, which is what I went for. And since I've been using this, I don't need anything else, y'all. Trust me on that. And I got built with a wide range when it comes to driving dunk attributes, from 87 all the way to a 99, y'all. And trust me, there's very little difference, and I will stand on that hill. Trust me on that, but that's neither here nor there. So you gotta pair this up with a 75 vert, of course. So you could get those contacts off too. And trust me, you could always level up certain things when you start unlocking the max plus 2s in terms of posterizer and aerial wizard, as y'all gonna see when I show y'all the final build after this section right here. I got y'all. Just be patient. I'm gonna show y'all everything, including the SIGs and custom dunk animations. I'm gonna show y'all everything in this video, right? Now, when it comes to the shooting part, everything here is important. I wanted the build to be able to shoot lights out from 3, hit a really consistent midi, and of course be able to hit free throws at a consistent rate anytime you're on that line. Your team should be able to count on you down in the clutch, right? So my intention with this 91 midi was to apply some cap breakers, of course. Again, I'm going to show you all the final version of this build. Now, the 3 ball, I was on the fence. I was like, you know what, I'm going to start off with this 86, but I'm going to give it enough room so I could take it all the way up to a 90. But if I'm shooting consistent enough, I'm going to leave it at an 86. And of course, you're going to have to wait on the final version so y'all could see what I decided. Free throw 85. Again, you got to be able to hit consistent on the free throw. I tried a 70 and it was pretty solid, but I wanted something a little bit more sure. And an 80 and above is what I do recommend for consistent free throws in NBA 2K26. And you could also use a Klay Thompson free throw, which helps as well. Now, the passing accuracy, my goal was to actually get bailout. Now, my plan is, as I unlock the max plus 1s and 2s, to level up their bailout as high as possible to help me make some more accurate passes out of weird decisions. Like if I'm going to the rim, I see somebody helping in the last minute, I see somebody in the corner wide open, I want to have the ability to make that pass at a really secure rate. So anyway, the next thing I was focused on is the speed with ball, because I wanted blur. I know they actually nerfed blur, but it's still very important. It gives you blow bys and still stun the defender, so it's a very good takeover. So that's why I went for with the 80 speed with ball. You can't compromise on that if blur is not important. I'm just putting this out there as well. Ball handling, I was really thinking that the minimum you might need is an 84, which I was right, but I will say this, I will in the future apply cap breakers to take it to an 86, right? So that's something you gotta, keep in mind. Now, defense is something I take a lot of pride with, and when you look at the defensive section, I wanted this to be a lockdown type build. Now, I know it doesn't look like much because all you see is a 90, but I left enough room for the cap breakers I already have. So you're gonna see on the final version, I actually took this all the way up to a 95 or 4, something like that. And trust me, right now I'm rocking that legendary on-ball manage. Such an important bet in terms of getting bumped. This build is not backing down from nobody, and you could literally play lockdown for your team if you choose to with this build. Now with the steals, I went with the minimum so I could get that bronze interceptor, of course. With the block, block, pretty much the same thing. I need their bronze, high flying denier. Again, interior, this is not necessarily an interior defensive build, but I'm able to stop builds down there more than I even deserve. Now the offensive rebound, I put it up there as well so I could get some second shots for my team. Defensive rebound of 60 just to help your teammate out when they're out of position as well. So it's very important that I have the box out beast on silver, and of course the rebound chaser on bronze as well. Now with the physicals, 86 speed, I already have the same thing for a different build, so I was really comfortable with the speed. Same thing with the agility, I already got a build with these two things, so that's why I went with these two things. Now of course, still leaving some room when I start unlocking more cap breakers, I could actually make it faster based on how I feel, but currently I'm really comfortable with the level it's at right now. So that's all when it comes to the attributes. And of course, when you continue on, here's the name. They got Paul George, they got Corey Maggette. You all know about him, he was a beast, I ain't gonna lie to you, and I'm not gonna butcher the last name, but that's near here on there. But it's a two-way 3-level 0.4, and I finally got that 0.4 name for my build. Now it took me a little while before I got to these numbers. Trust me, a lot of trial and errors, but I'm really happy with these results, y'all. All right, now, when you look at the weakness, they said rarely picks pocket or intercepts passes. That's a lie. I'm getting a lot of interceptions. Now pick the pockets, there ain't nobody even with 99 getting pickpockets in 2K anyway, so that doesn't matter. They said easily move off the block position. This is not a paint defender, so that does make sense. But when you look at the strengths though, one dribble rise, it's good, of course, if you want to be very efficient. Next thing, premier perimeter lock. Trust me on that, that's a plus. Elite above the rim finisher, that's a fact. And of course, unlimited range beyond the arc, and that's before I even apply the cap rate. So let's dive into the final version. Let me show y'all what we're working with. All right, so here is the build right now. Y'all see it's already at Hall of Fame level on the car, right? Your boy now playing. So let me show y'all the final version and what I did with this build. Y'all see the cap breakers. Let me show y'all the cap breakers real quick. I actually went ahead and maxed this all the way up here and put it at a 95 so I could have an elite, you know, mid-range game, which it does. And I put this at an 88, which is where I'm keeping it for now. I could have applied different attributes there, but I was like, you know what, I'd rather get my perimeter defense right here. Y'all see I unlocked a lot of cap breakers so far, yo. Your boy been playing the game, so now I could make this build with a lot more flexibility. Of course, I went with a 95 on the perimeter. Trust me, y'all gonna see the badges I'm gonna show y'all in a second. And I went with this ball handling as well, right? So y'all see what I'm doing with the cap breakers. This is the final version, 91 here, the 95, 88, 86, 95 on the perimeter. Let me show you the badges and what I'm rocking now. This is before I even unlock some of these levels right here, which I'm gonna unlock during the season. But as I said before, defensively this build is elite. On ball, menace, legendary. Of course, challenger, legendary as well. You can't beat that. Now when it comes to the ball handling, I got Hall of Fame lightning launch with the handle for days as well, because I do handle the ball a lot, and these are essential for a build like this. The next thing is strong handles for these lockdowns, 99 running up at you, so you won't be flustered at all. I am trying this takeover surge thing on these two, but trust me, I don't really need this. I'm getting so much putbacks even without this. The bailout is very important though, because I do change my mind based on what I see, so this is actually essential. Bronze is solid, but not as good as it was in previous 2K. Let me put this out, y'all. If you're sticking at bronze, you might as well not just sacrifice. You gotta level it up further than just bronze. And in fact, as soon as I unlock these two, I'm gonna apply this and put it up here instead, so I could get a permanent silver with the bailout badge, right? So that's the badges right there. Of course, I'm rocking a few different takeovers, but we're not gonna dive into that. Let me show you all the SIGs that I'm working with real quick. All right, so when it comes to the SIGs, pass style, I'm using LeBron James. It's pretty good so far, and I actually liking this a lot. Zach LaVine with the dribble style. Mike Conley, of course, with the signature size up. Jordan Poole breakdown combo. Escape Paul George, combo move Jordan Poole as well. Crossover Lonzo Ball, behind the back Kobe White, Finn Penny Hardaway, of course. Larry Bird with the hesitation. Vince Carter step back, and triple threat Kobe Bryant. And of course, the next thing you should add is this go-to, very important go-to. This Anthony Edwards is really nice. The hop jumper, I'm using Tyler Hero right now as well. So this is what I do recommend for this build. A lot of people, you could use the Klay Thompson, give you a nice little slide as well, but recently I started experimenting with the Tyler Hero, and I actually pretty much like it, y'all. All right, finally, let me show you all the dump packages real quick. So these are the dump packages I'm rocking with. Now the reason why this is here, because I went with this, and once you click on this, it does automatically add this one as well. So the quick drop here of 2, yeah, very important for your boy Brute personally. I went with a Pro, of course, contact of 2 as well. This is the only contact I have, and trust me, you get some really nice ones when you get the takeover lit up, y'all. All right, now quick drop off 1, very important, one of the best dunks in the game as well. And let's continue on. I got the regular standing with this build. Of course, Julius Irvin, LeBron James, Obi Toppin, one of the better dunk packages and more flashy dunk packages, because he actually got between the legs that he hit no matter where he's playing, yo. There it is right there, yo. So I actually really like that as well. It leads alley-oops, and of course the pro contacts as well. And that's all the dunk packages there, y'all. All right, so that's all I got for y'all, man. Hopefully the video helped y'all out. Y'all know your boy gonna always put y'all up on game and keep y'all up to date on everything in the 2K community. And my advice is adjust the build accordingly. You know what you need out of your build. For example, a lot of y'all might not need that much passing. Me, I got the ball in my hand and I do play make for a lot of my teammates. So it's very important that I have my passing accuracy up there. And that's an area that does cost a lot. You could actually take down that and apply it to somewhere else to make your build better or wrong, I guess, or better in one area, or better defensive, or get more steals, or get more blocks, or something like that would actually help. But for me, this is actually perfect for a player like myself. But again, that's all I got for y'all, man. Let me know y'all think. First time to the channel, like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, how blessed, one be safe out there, y'all. Peace.